So I'm just going to do a quick little video on how to fix the doors on the GMCs and the Sierras. This one is a double cab. If you look right here, you can see that my door sticks out. You can see right inside. They said it's normal, just to prove that it's completely slammed shut. Don't want to scratch anything. Move my tool to my other hand. Slammed completely, and it still sticks out. Took it to a dealership. They told me that's how it's supposed to be. Blah blah blah. So I'm going to teach you guys how to fix it. The only tool you guys are going to need is a T40. And before you do this, just to make sure that that is the problem. Let me just make sure this is down. I already loosened mine, so that's strictly down. Is if you look right here, you can see a bulge coming from there, and if it lines up. And then you can also tell by looking at your doors that they don't completely line up. Like this one's lower than the other. Same with up top, this is slightly lower than the other. So I'm going to move it to the upright position. It moves down, left, right. It moves a little bit left, a little bit right, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to move it to the up position. I'm going to tighten it. Sorry, I accidentally stopped recording when I was trying to switch it over to tightening. So I'm going to tighten this back up. Make sure it's at the up. Tighten her all the way tight. You don't want to do too tight in case you ever have to get this thing back off. You just want to make sure it's snug enough that this isn't moving around. So not overly tight. You just want to make sure that's snug. You don't want this to move. It will rattle if it is loose. So I just want to make sure it's super snug. And now when I shut the door, without having to do anything special, that little crease has gone in a little bit, but still not perfect. So next thing I'm going to do is open it up. I'm going to put my knee right here. Okay? Push it straight out as far as it can go. Then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to pull it at the bottom. So knee, hand, I'm going to pull. Oh, that's sweet. So I can see that the dealership scratched my truck. I have never touched this. So they were messing around with the wrong part. There's zero anything that would even scratch that on my truck. So awesome. I just keep finding such interesting little things that they did. So again, knee in. They're pulling incredibly hard. And slam. Now, smooth. Gap is still a little bit big. If I can get in there, way smaller than what it was looking like before. So, the dealership decided not to fix my truck. I went over to a body fitter at work, asked him how to do it, watched him do a couple jobs, figured it out. Now my doors are lining up. This one needs to be adjusted as well. Same with up top. It looks pretty good. This stuff is actually lining up. So ridiculous. So that's how you fix your doors. You do it to all four. Just literally put your knee in, pull it the direction that you want it to go. If it isn't lining up perfectly, like on the inside, you can actually open up the door, literally grab from the bottom and lift it up and just jiggle it up and down until it holds the position that you want. But that is absolutely incredible. Way smoother than it was. No dip. So screw the dealership, just do it yourself. Super easy.